Straight Facts Edition with your host, John Collins. Countries all over the world have said to have created soccer, from Greece to Italy, even down in South Africa. However, the earliest version was played in China, while the first written rules for the game were established in England. The first soccer balls were made from bladders of animals, and eventually covered with leather to help retain a better shape. However, in 1855, Charles Goodyear created the first vulcanized rubber soccer ball. For centuries, people have been spending their time to play soccer, or football as it is known in the majority of the world. With over 240 million people playing the sport every year, it is no wonder it is the most popular sport in the world. During the 2014 World Cup final, over 1 billion people tuned in to watch the game between Argentina and Germany. That's about 1/7 of the world's population watching at the same time to see who would become the victor. What makes soccer so enjoyable and fun to watch is how bizarre some of the goals can be. Players have become immortalized for doing exactly that, such as Brazilian star Roberto Carlos's goal against France on June 3, 1997, when he went up to take the free kick to tie the game. After what seemed like an extraordinarily long run-up, he kicked the ball with the outside of his foot to curve the ball around the wall and into the net. However, there are multiple instances where this curving of the ball happens. There are endless goals scored with such an effect, and some that seem almost impossible. However, this isn't the only tool players use to score goals. Many players knuckle the ball, making it almost impossible for the goalkeeper to know where the ball is going, as it dips very quickly and moves unpredictably. An expert on this is Cristiano Ronaldo. All of this is possible thanks to a few principles in aerodynamics. Aerodynamics means air in motion, which is exactly what helps the ball do all of these things. The Magnus effect is what allows soccer players to score such extraordinary goals. This is caused when the ball is in the air spinning. While it is in the air, it causes the ball to experience two different air pressures as one side is colliding with the air molecules, slowing down the ball, and creating an area of high pressure. On the other side, the ball is going with the air, causing no collision, allowing for there to be an area of low pressure. Since the air pressure isn't the same around the entire ball, the area of high pressure wants to go towards the area of low pressure, causing the ball to curve. When a ball is knuckling, it is caused by a whole different principle in aerodynamics. It is caused by Reynolds number, which is a proportion between the inertial resistance, or how much force is needed to move the object, over the viscous resistance, also known as drag. This number helps dictate in what regime the object is in, whether it is in laminar flow or turbulent flow. The knuckleball effects occur when the ball is kicked very hard, increasing the inertial resistance, which allows Reynolds number to reach the turbulent state, causing turbulence behind the ball, making it move erratically. Here at the lab, we've been able to grab the world-renowned soccer player, 6-time World Cup winner, 3-time Golden Boot winner, Thomas Gmalin, to help us demonstrate these effects. As you can see, when he kicks the ball, he hits the outer part of the ball, imparting a spin as soon as it takes off. This allows the ball to experience the Magnus effect, and avoid the wall of defenders which would block the shot if it were shot straight. Here we brought Thomas to the corner flag to see if he can accomplish the impossible. Astonishing! Now let's see if he can accomplish the knuckleball. As he runs up to the ball, he doesn't put any spin on it and puts a lot more force into the kick. This allows the ball's Reynolds number to increase, putting it in a turbulent regime. Although the majority of the game is played over 90 minutes, penalty kicks are what ultimately decide a game for teams. It seems so easy for players to score, yet sometimes they manage to hit both posts with one shot and the ball is still unable to go in. Scientists have been able to calculate the area in which the ball must hit for the ball to hit both goalposts in one shot by using the law of reflection. This states that the angle at which an object hits is reflected so that it is the angle at which it leaves. This leaves the ball with only an area of 40 micrometers, which is less than half of a human's hair. Thank you for listening, and we'll see you next week.